Okay, 7th graders, this is to help you with question 1 on your 3rd CR. It says, Uncle Frank enjoys fishing. He wants to spend the least amount of money, all right, so that's important, the least amount of money to purchase 3 different fishing lures, hope that's how you say it, and 1 fishing accessory. Okay, so he wants to purchase 3 of the fishing lures and 1 accessory. And he wants to spend the least amount possible. So I want to look for the lowest priced lures and the lowest priced fishing accessories. So if I want to spend the least amount of money, I better buy the $175, the $425, and the $575. And the accessory, the cheapest accessory, is $775. How much money will Uncle Frank spend? Okay, so we're just going to add these decimal values up. And it's important to remember that when we add decimals, we line up our place values. For this one, they all have the same number of numbers in them, so it's digits in them, so it's kind of not too hard to do. But if you have 425, 4 is in the ones place, so when you do 575, you need to make sure that also starts here, right underneath it. The ones place is right below it. The 10th place line up, the 100th place lines up. Okay, 175. The ones place must line up, then there's your decimal. The 10th place must line up, and the 100th place must line up. And then a 775. The ones place must line up. There's your decimals lining right up. The 10th place lines up and the 100th place lines up. Okay, we're going to add those up. So some teachers like to just say, make sure you line up your decimal points when you are adding decimals. It just makes sure all the place values are lined up. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, put down a 0, carry a 2. 2, 4, 4 and 7 is 11. 7 more is 18. 18 and 7, I believe, is 25. Put down a 5, carry a 2. Make sure that decimal point comes right down. We're talking money here. 4 and 2 is 6. 5 more is 11. 1 more is 13. 13 and 7 is 20. Looks like $20.50 is what's being spent. I either added wrong or there's an issue down here. Oh, maybe none of these is the answer. My process is correct, so I'm assuming that the answer must be none of these, because it looks like the cheapest amount would be $20.50. You tell me if any of my addition was incorrect, but the process here is correct. You're going to make sure that you line up those decimal points, which that will ensure that you line up your place values. You just add those numbers up. You keep your decimal point in the correct spot, and you'll be good to go. I hope it's none of the above for this one. Your actual problem's a little bit different. Hope that helps.